What's going on, y'all? I'm Chris from BTST, and today I'm sitting down with a very special guest as part of our mental health care campaign. Today's guest is a Grammy Award winner, nominee, Billboard, this, that, and the third. My guy, Rico Love. What's up, bro?
Pleasure.
So, man, I felt like I almost needed a cup of water or something. I had to run through your whole title, your whole catalog. But for everybody that doesn't know, give me your elevator pitch when somebody say, who is Rico Love? What do you do, you know?
It was a time when, I used to run down all of the records and things like that, but I think I've worked hard enough to kind of just say that I'm a songwriter, producer, executive, and visionary. So, yeah, I've written a lot of songs. A lot of people are interested in, I work with Beyoncé's and Ushers and Kelly Rowlands and Drake's and, a lot of people. So, but I just think that more than anything, I would like to be just known as an artist and as a developer, as a creative.
Yeah, I can dig that. So we connected, for people that don't know, we connected because you have a We Love Music conference.
Yeah.
And that you were looking for sponsors or people just in Baltimore that were doing great work in the community that was a part of the movement. So we wound up connecting, and I was like, man, I'm with it from the jump, from the first time we talked, and that we would send 100 people to the We Love Music conference. But then in doing some research and preparing for this interview, I found out a little bit more about you, and it seems like we got a lot in common as far as the way business perspectives, different ideas, and you even got a little social worker in you. When I was just hearing about how you like to give back and what you like to do. So as far as giving back, the We Love Music Conference is one of the ways that you do that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's an opportunity to educate people, songwriters, producers, artists, managers, on the proper techniques and how to become actually better. And it's like skilled. In NBA, you got combines, in the NFL, you got different trainings, you got AAU, you got camps to help develop people as they progress in their careers. I feel like music is one of those things that is one of the most constant, one of the most consistent things. We see it, we hear it in every movie. We're in the elevator, we hear it, we're in a store, everywhere music surrounds us. Why don't we take enough time to help develop people who create the music that's going to be a part of our lives? So developing the music, We Love Music Conference is very important to me because it's an opportunity to teach songwriters, producers, creatives, collectives come together and first of all, let them know they're not alone in their plight and in their mission to be great. But second of all, give them the actual tools and the skills to help develop themselves and help progress and become better.
Yeah. So how long have you been doing this conference?
This is the third year doing the We Love Music Conference. This is my first year doing it internationally. We just had the conference in Africa, South Africa, for the We Love Music Conference, Soweto. So I'm excited about that. And I have a 20-year plan for the conference, where I see it in the next 20 years.
Nice. So where was it at the previous two times?
Previous two times is Indianapolis because I was in conjunction with the Indiana Black Expo the first year. The second year I did it solely myself, as I am this year. But I kept it in Indianapolis because I wanted to have a bit of consistency. Then I started realizing that when you bring something into certain markets, it's difficult for the people who live there to understand the importance of it. So I wanted to give another market an opportunity. And what I've learned about taking it here to Baltimore is that there's so much talent, so many big characters and personalities here in the city that people don't understand. A lot of culture is derivative of Baltimore. A lot of people don't understand that. Even the people of Baltimore don't understand how many people borrow from their slang, how many people borrow from their dialect, how many people borrow from the way they move. And there's a lot of cool people here. Like when I say cool, I mean like James
like
Dean, like you. There's a lot of like the energy and it's a lot of star power, I would like to say.
So that was going to be my question, that being that, you're a celebrity, R&B, writer, all of that other stuff, you work with people all over the country, so you could have did this in New York, you could have did this in LA. So my question was going to be, why Baltimore,
I just feel like it's a uncharted territory. It's a lot of talent here, a lot of incredible people, and I hate to say it, but so many of them die before they get an opportunity to make it out. So how about we give everybody opportunity to know how great they are, put a mirror in front of them. Sometimes we don't see ourselves. A lot of times we don't understand how great we are because we're so busy just being us.
Yeah.
So you just put a mirror up, and if I can be the person that can help develop and break artists out of this market, then two things, I feel very fulfilled, and then also it's a bag load of money that you can make in an area where nobody's coming to.
Yeah.
So I feel like in a business sense, it's very good. It's a very good place, and as a philanthropist as well, there's opportunity to build.
Yeah, I've been saying for a while that Baltimore artists, we have some great artists, and we're just waiting for that one to kick the door in, and we're gonna have that whole Baltimore ATL movement. But at these conferences, you bring a lot of your friends out, some of your industry buddies. Who have you had at previous conferences?
Previous conference, we had DJ Envy, we had Trina, we had Pleasure P, Brian Michael Cox, Danger, Tammy Rivera, Byron Trice, several different speakers to come and help develop and teach the classes.
And so this year, you have a star-studded event as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. This year we got Scarface, we got Ted Lucas.
Face
we got,
Mob.
Yeah, man. We got
Mace.
Mace, we got Ball Greasy, we got Danger's coming back, Brian Michael Cox, of course, B Trice again, Marcella, who's a female studio owner in Miami and a mix engineer. She mixed a lot of Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, like one of the most incredible mix engineers in the business, and she's a woman and she owns a studio and she runs a business. So I think it's important for women to see that, and I hate to try to pull a female angle.
Yeah.
But I think it's very important for women to understand that their roles in the business can be different. They don't have to necessarily sing or be, I think it's so many people who are passionate about music, they just don't know how to get in. And when you educate yourself on all the different roles, then you could kind of realize, oh, well, I'm good at that. Why don't I try this?
Yeah.
And then you end up being the best, So I wanted to definitely keep it well-rounded in the people I chose to be in the conference.
So that was going to be my question for people that don't know. Is it only if I'm trying to become a rapper, if I'm only trying to become an R&B singer? I like the diversity that you're bringing to it because the music industry is a lot more diverse than just the artist. There's so many different other positions that go into it.
Plus the conference is called We Love Music. So even if you don't even do music or have a desire to be in the business, but you just actually love music, you want to learn about it, I think it's important for you to come. I study things that have nothing to do with me, things I'm just interested in. So I think that makes for a well-rounded individual, a person who's willing to say, well, I'm not versed on this, so let me just educate myself just for the sake of having knowledge.
Yeah, I'm the same way. So on Instagram, you have a lot of followers. How many? Would you say?
Like 500,000.
So are these the people that would come to your conference? A lot of your followers?
One thing about followers on Instagram, most people are just spectators. But I think maybe 25% people who follow you on Instagram are actually fans.
That's cool. So what has been the response for some of the people that follow you that has attended the music conference
Oh, it's always
before?
been incredible responses. People have really progressed. Like, I've watched people get placements. I watch people get record deals. I watch people link up with other people at the conferences. There's a thing called speed meeting that I do, where it's the same idea of, same concept as speed dating. And they kind of get together and you link up and talk to somebody for 5 minutes. And then you switch, you talk to the next person, so on and so forth. And you build and you find a match. And a lot of people have formed production companies and duos and writing duos and things like that. So it's important for people to come. And the energy and the feedback and response of the conference previous years has always been like, unanimously positive.
So speaking of Instagram, you actually met one of your artists or something like that through Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Anaya Lamise. I saw her. I was actually here in Baltimore during Christmas or New Year's, and I saw her page, and I reached out to her. I saw somebody post it, and I've been kind of communicating with her for the past few months, and I've been, developing a relationship, and I decided to, reach out and post. So I posted a video of hers, and when I posted her, she had like 3,900 followers. That was like a month ago. Now she has 508,000 followers.
Oh, wow.
She just kind of went viral and exploded. So she'll be at the conference as well, speaking to people and looking for producers to work with and collab with. So it's important for artists on all facets, all walks of life, all genres to keep their eyes open and learn and educate themselves.
So in the previous interview, you said about that you just want to impact people that you were told that you were going to. Well, talk about what your mom told you as a young kid, because it's kind of like very consistent what we do as social work and in the mental health field.
Yeah, when I was like 3 years old playing on the floor, my mother told me that God
you playing
spoke
with a keyboard?
No, I was just playing with toys. My mother said that God spoke to her and told her that he's going to affect the lives of many children, many people around the world. So that was something that stuck to her, and she would always tell me that. So it was something that was kind of instilled in me at a young age. So I felt a sense of responsibility in everything I do to be consistent with my mission, consistent with my character. I've never stolen from anybody. I've never been a swindler. I've never been a two-bit. You know, I'm a hustler, but not a two-bit. You know what I mean? Where they'll try anything and gimmicks and try to get over on people. I've always done honest business, and I feel like it's because of what my mother told me. I feel like there was a responsibility put on me to where I had to keep a clean face.
Yeah.
So